Hey, I still get that pulse every single time I power up the Skywave X70 and the room just breathes sound differently. This is for the person who's watched movies and games on a big screen and thought, the visuals are right, but the audio just feels flat. You know deep down there's more to sound than volume, and you want sound that actually matches what's unfolding on screen. Before anything else, check the current price and stock. Systems with real Dolby Atmos, a big sub, and wireless surrounds like this don't stay at great prices forever. You know that faint sense of disappointment when a huge explosion in a movie doesn't rumble your chest, or a big game moment just sounds stuck in front of you. That moment where your ears hint that something's missing? That's the first clue you're ready to leave basic audio behind and step into something with real presence. The very first time I listened to the Skywave X70, it wasn't just louder, it was bigger. The Dolby Atmos channels don't just exist, they move. Sound doesn't just come at you, it travels around and above you. Footsteps don't just happen, they walk through your space. That wireless 10 inches sub doesn't just push low, it anchors it with real authority down to 20 Hz. Once you feel that kind of presence, ordinary sound starts to feel like you've been listening through a veil. Picture this, a late-night thriller where rain doesn't just fall, it shimmers overhead. A racing scene where engines don't just growl, they zoom past your left and right. Music scores that don't just fill the front, they lift the whole room with depth and warmth. That's not just audio, that's immersion that makes you feel like you're in the moment, not just watching it. And if you're thinking, maybe I'll wait or go for something cheaper, notice this: every time you return to basic sound after feeling immersive audio, you feel exactly what was missing. That's loss aversion. You've lived with flat sound before, and you don't want to go back. Once you've felt full, crisp, moving audio surround you, flat playback feels like a compromise you've already outgrown. One surprising thing most people don't expect until they live with it? How calm and controlled the audio stays even at higher volumes. You don't get harshness or that brittle edge, you get smooth impact. That makes every session feel effortless. You don't manage the sound, you experience it. You feel motion around you, you sense real weight in every bass hit, you hear dialogue clear in every scene, you enjoy music with presence, you take pride in how it performs. It's not awkward to place, it's not limited to movies at some point, endless comparisons just slow you down. You've lived with flat playback long enough to know the difference between sound that's there and sound that lives in your room. You know what immersive feels like because you've heard it. And once you've felt that difference, once your space becomes part of the experience instead of just a backdrop, delaying it only feels like postponing every moment you already know you'll love. So if you're ready to stop settling for sound that just plays and step into audio that moves you, check that price, check the availability, and make the call. The Skywave X70 doesn't just output sound, it brings your media to life.